Hey, good morning, good morning. This is Anthony Thomas with bSN Collectibles. I'm your host, and welcome to bSN Collectibles, where we sell comics, cards, action figures, and a whole lot more. You can check us out at www.bsncollectibles.com. You can also check out our Instagram page as well as our Facebook page. That all the links are in the bottom of this video. Today I am showcasing or unboxing some Marvel comics. Marvel comics. These are back issues of Marvel comics. And today is Thursday, and this is episode 106 or 107. I still haven't straightened that out yet, but it's in the description, and it's early in the morning, so I haven't had my coffee yet. Hope you seen the Marvel Avengers Endgame. I'm going this Saturday coming up on May the 4th. May the 4th. I will be there in the morning checking out a matinee. Me, my wife, and my brother. One of my brothers. We're going to be checking it out that day. So, without further ado, we have Shanna The She-Devil, Survival of the Fitness 4 of 4 by Gray, Palomino, and Evans. And this came out in 2000 and this came out in 2008, January 2008. And I give this book here, the inside is a C plus, and the cover I give a C plus as well. Yes, ma'am.
The 360. What was your question on the 360? I'm able to.
Oh, it's not loaded on the site on the computer. Yeah, you can leave it out. And up next, I have Fantastic Four. 262 came out in January of 1984. This is a great issue. I'm gonna tell you right off the bat. I give the cover an A, and I give the inside an A. This is by John Byrne, and in this issue, he actually draws himself in the issue. Him and Mike. And they also give off the names of the people. It's pretty neat how they did this. You know, they both are in the issue, and they actually talk about the creators of the book. Like, John, I know you're real busy, but the next issue of Fantastic Four is almost terminally late. Now, neither of us want to produce an FF issue that Stan Lee presents 22 blank pages and some ads. You know, it's pretty neat with how they got it. And they introduced the guy's name, like Jim Novite, Glenn's Wine, and who does the coloring, and Jim, he does the lettering, and they got Jim Shooter and all, and Mike Higgins. There's a reprint editor. They all talk about that in their dialogue. And I got somebody cranking up a truck next door, and Jim Shooter is in the page. But the key characters in this issue is the Watcher. He comes in and talks to Jim Shooter, and he pulls Jim Shooter, because in this issue, the trial of Reed Richards. Reed Richards is on trial, and a galactic trial, and he takes Jim Shooter to that planet where he actually physically meets the Fantastic Four, and he observes what's going on in the trial, and why is Reed Richards on trial. So here you got the Super Scroll, you got Galactus, you got his heralds in this issue. You got Odin in this issue. I mean, this is just a great story. A great add to your collection. I give this book 8 inside and out. And the book is actually in a very good condition. The book is actually in very good condition. You know, because of the age, there's no wrinkles in the cover. The edges, are clean, and the only thing is that how it laps over here. Besides that, there's no creases in the edges there. The back. You got some back here on the back and down at the bottom on the back page. But the front page and everything else is nice. And the inside looks good. I mean, the pages back, this is that newspaper paper that they use, which is, I loved it. I loved it because it had a nice smell to it. I know everybody used to probably sniff their books back then. I don't know who did it because it smelled good or got you high. But great issue. I give that book an A+. With the storyline, the artwork, and just the overall characters in there, that's an A+ book there. And if I'm gonna look in my personal collection, if I don't have that, it's going in my collection. If not, if I have it, it's gonna be sold. Up next, I have Daughters of the Dragon, number 5, limited series. This is Gray, Palomina, Evans, and Strain are the creators of this book. So you have and you have Iron Fist in this book. You have Misty. You have the Punisher. You have the Mole Man. You have Orca. And you have the Mole Man. You have a lot of his creatures. Typical Iron Fist, but you don't see Luke Cage is not in this book, but you have Iron Man and Misty and Hydra is in this book. In this particular book, and this came out in 2006, July of 2006. I give that book a C+. Inside and out. Next up we have, and when I say C+, I'm talking about the artwork as well as the story line and the layout. I mean, and when I say layout, I mean, can you follow it and it tells a story without even reading it? If you can look at the images and it tells a story without even looking at, what's going on. I mean, it's a good story. I mean, visually. Next up, we have DeadPool, number 9, world's greatest comic magazine. DeadPool, number 9. I like the advertisements for other. I like this one here, the advertisement there. Captain America, and it has shield. I like that suit. It's cool. Nice, and you got Falcon holding his original shield. Should have gave Falcon that shield. He kept it. Got his old shield back. So, in this issue, this came out in 2016, June of 2016. And the writer is Gary Duggan, artist Matty Loy, and colors Ruth Ramon. Letters VC Joes Sabaya, cover Mike Laura Eldra. And Wolverine is fighting Sabretooth in here. I mean, not Wolverine, but DeadPool is fighting Sabretooth. And he's pretty much taking it to say they cutting each other like crazy. But they got that healing factor. And what's cool about this here, actually, when Sabretooth and Deadpool are fighting in this issue, a school bus ride past and see them cutting each other up and gutting each other like crazy. Like, I don't know if you can see that. Okay, you see the fight scene, right? They're fighting each other, slashing each other up. And then and then a school bus goes by. I like that. And then they ask you, they say to the kids, "What are y'all looking at?" And then Deadpool say something stupid. "Hey kids, sing with me. The wheels on the bus go around and round and round and round. My fist is up Sabretooth's face, pound and pound and pound." That's cool. But it's actually, I'm looking through this, and this is actually a decent book. So, I give the cover a B, but I give the inside an A. And I give the story an A+. The story is an A+. The inside artwork is A. The cover is a B. So, actually, I mean, I haven't read it, but just little parts I read and looked through it, they look like a good read. I think I would read that tonight. Now, next up, X-Men Gold, Till Death Do Us Part 30 final. I got a bunch of these here, X-Men Blue and all that. We'll have to put those together. So X-Men Gold on the front cover. I'm gonna tell you right off the bat, I give the front cover an A+. And it looks like Colossus, and if I'm not mistaken, probably Kitty, are getting married. And this came out in 2018, last year, August. And writer of this is Mark Guggenheim. Artist David Marquis and colorist Matthew Wilson, and letter is VC Corey Petit, and cover artist is Phil Nito, and Phil Nito, and I'm pretty sure a lot of collectors bought this because of the artist himself, the cover artist. And variant cover is J. Scott Campbell and Sebastian Rich. And I'm telling you right now, this is actually a good book. This is actually a good book here. This here I give an A plus inside and out. Storyline, story. It's A plus inside out. Get this book. If you see it, get it when I sell it. If I decide to sell it. I think I'm going to sell it, but I'm going to read it first. So get this book here. Definitely X-Men Gold. I mean, I skimmed through it and everything like that. Basically, it's built around their wedding and everything. There's different things going on inside, but the artwork is awesome inside and out. Next one. I remember when this storyline came out, and I didn't get a chance to get it. And then when I did get a chance to get it, I bought pretty much all the ones I could get. And this is Avengers versus X-Men. Avengers versus X-Men. I'm with the X-Men round 5 variant edition. Love the cover. It has a Thing on the front cover and Colossus. And Colossus, he has on the Juggernaut helmet. And John Romita Jr. is doing the penciling. Scott Hanna is inking. Laura Martin is coloring. Chris Alapalos is lettering. And Jim Chang and Justin Ponser Jim Chung is cover art. And somebody texting me right now. Oh, I got a lot of stuff going on. I'll have to look at that later. Hold on a second. Hey, I mean, this is even though I'm recording this video, it's coming out Thursday. I'm recording this video on Sunday or Saturday rather, and I'm looking at the stats. Marvel Avengers, it made 170 million on its 170 million on its first day, and today is Saturday. It's already up to 664 million. So by the time I go see it, which is next Saturday, it's gonna be over a billion. Wow. Cool. So in this Avengers vs. X-Men, You got Captain America, Red Hulk, The Thing, Hawkeye, Black Widow, Iron Man and Giant Man, Luke King, Scarlet Witch. You got Thor, War Machine, Valkyrie, The Vision, Miss Marvel, Captain Britain and Beast, the outer space away mission, Wolverine and Hope. And then you got Colossus, Cyclops, Emma Frost, Magic and Namor, and Professor X and Legion. And I gotta give it to Jim Shooter. He did a good job in here. He really did a good job. Sometimes you could tell when he rushes. Not Jim Shooter, but Jim Romano Jr. Sometimes you could tell when he rushes, he doesn't do well. But when he takes his time, he does real well. Yep, he does real well. This is actually a nice looking issue. So, I give this book an A, inside and out. Storyline, A as well. All right, up next I have, excuse me, I'm just texting somebody. Somebody text me. Next, I have Peter Parker, the Spectacular Spider-Man. What is the answer? And then this came out in July of 1992. Well, no, I mean not. It came out in July, but it came out in July 1984. This is issue 92. And here on the front cover you got Spider-Man and Black Cat, and in this issue he has on his black outfit, and it's, you know, the paper material, the newspaper style paper, which I enjoyed because it let the ink give off a certain aroma. That's why I think we got our drag off these comics back then. So you got Kingpin in here, you got Black Cat, the newspaper editor James Jameson. And you got the character, the answer. This is his first appearance. So look like a a decent storyline, but I'm gonna give that. This is the cover, the Spider-Man. I like the cover. Give the cover an A. Give the inside a B plus. And I'll probably give the inside a B plus as well. Storyline. Up next, we got the Uncanny Inhumans. All right, just typing somebody. But more Avengers Endgame. All right. Up next we have the Inhuman, Uncanny Inhuman 010. And I'm gonna tell you right off the bat, the front cover I give a C as far as the artwork is concerned. I looked through the story and I kind of read some of the story because I started reading, and I like the story, and so I give the story an A. I give the artwork inside. I give the artwork in a B. Because Charles Soule is the writer, Kev Walker is the penciler, Scott Hannon is the inker, David Coral is the colorist, V.C. Clayton Cowles is the letterer, Joe Quesada is chief creative officer, Dan Buckley is the publisher. Inhumans was created by Stan Lee and Jack Kirby. And this issue came out in 2016 of August 010. 010. Channel 10. Next up, we have Son of Hulk, number 16. Now, I have this whole series here. When it came out, I bought it. And I started reading the storyline. So, and you know, the Avengers is killing it. Yeah, the Avengers, the Avengers Endgame has the first day it came out, it made $170 million. The first day it came out. Today, Saturday, to date, it made $664 million. Today.
It seems that movie is on trend to get maybe 2 million.
2 billion. Oh, by the time we see it, it's gonna be way over $1 billion.
It seems, because remember when Black Panther had 75 or 70 something million the first weekend, and it ended up making close to $1 billion.
Right.
So they're doubling it.
Yeah.
So they might make with no problem a little over $2 billion.
Oh, they're gonna make. Oh yeah, they're gonna kill it.
They're gonna kill. Yeah.
That's it. Cause today, and this is Saturday.
Yeah, it's only Saturday, and they don't care. Right. So the weekend I think Black Panther did was 75 million. That's doubled it.
Oh, more than double.
That's right. That's double almost.
That's more than double it.
2.5 times. Almost 2.5 times.
664 million.
Wait, no.
It's more than double. 664 million.
Wait a minute. In
today, as of today.
That's how much it made?
Yeah.
Oh hell.
That's more than double.
ScarJo, let me be your friend.
664 million.
And
this
just
is sad.
Box office weekend. Here's just the weekend.
I told you that movie.
And that's almost $1 billion in the fucking weekend.
Anticipation. Marvel, they know how to do movies. DC need to learn something from that. Cause they build up to this.
I think Black Panther was only 75 mil.
Yeah, but we ain't worried about Black Panther.
That,
I ain't worried about Black Panther. Panther is good. It's gonna come out again.
I'm not worried about that, but
I'm just gonna watch out.
$700 million?
But they build this storyline up to this.
Yeah.
The Avengers movie, all the other movies, they will all come into this
to
one.
The close, because this is the end. This is the last one.
This is all Thanos.
Yeah.
And I told you that's what they were gonna do.
Let's say every weekend they make like that.
And then this is only the first week.
The first weekend. Almost 700 million. Wow. 660 million.
Damn. And they ain't talking about the merchandise and all that. They just talking about the movie tickets.
Yeah. The affiliate program for that is Commission Junction.
Yeah.
But every time you apply for them, they take forever. I thought about, hey, you only make about 10%, 5%?
10% of that's a whole lot of money.
Yeah.
All right. A whole lot of money. All right, so excuse me back. I'm talking about Avengers. If you're watching this movie, and you're a superhero or fan, you don't mind. I hope you went out and watched the movie. I will be seeing mine Saturday, April the 4th. I may go before then. Who knows? I mean, anticipation. Now, this Son of the Hulk, I'm looking on the inside of it. Let me give you the stats first of who are the creators of this and when did it come out. This came out in it was 2000. Give it up. Yeah, I'm definitely going to see that. That is definitely a go-to movie. I didn't go see Aquaman. I didn't go see DeadPool. I haven't even seen Aquaman yet. I'm just not saying it wasn't a good movie. I'm never was an Aquaman fan. That's just me. I mean, and I tell people if Solo I like, but I didn't go to the theaters. But I think if Solo would have came out in Christmas time, it would have did a lot better than what it did. That was just poor marketing on Disney's end. Okay, Enemy of the Gates is a Son of Hulk, and Paul Jenkins is the writer. Andrew Gulladon is the penciler. Vincent Civic is inks, and John Paul is colors, and Dave Sharp is the letter. And in this issue, I read this, so this was a good story. The cover I give an A. The inside I give a C minus as far as artwork. But the storyline I give an A. The storyline was good. The artwork, the storyline in this book was an A. The cover was A plus. He actually became a hero for Galactus, and the artwork I give a C minus inside. It's like one of those things, you bite the apple is nice, red and juicy, but as soon as you bite inside of it, you know, it's got a bit of sweet. You know, you got your the sweet part is the storyline, the bitter part is the artwork. All right. So next up, I got Secret Wars number 3. This is a variant edition cover, and the cover I give the cover a C. I give the inside an A plus. The storyline is an A plus. I have this. You know, this is in my own personal collection, and I actually have some of these to sell. But I also bought enough to put in my own collection. And writer, designer Jonathan Hickman, and artist Azad Ribic, and the colorist is Ivan's, A. I go Ivan's S, and cover artist is Alex Ross. Alex Ross did not do this cover, so, but I give the cover a C, and I give the inside A plus and storyline an A plus as well. So that's Secret Wars number 3. So people, that would do it for today. As always, please hit that subscribe button, the bell icon, and tell a friend. Thank you for stopping by and listening to my channel, listening to me babble about all that is comics, and we will talk to you again. And don't forget to go out there and watch that Marvel's Avengers Endgame and enjoy. We'll see you next time.